Welcome everyone, and in this video we're gonna talk about one of the hottest topics within publishing right now, and that is publishing low/no content books. So we'll be talking about our opinion on it. Should you do it yourself? Basically everything that we know about low content book publishing.
And then before we get into it, I want to say I've never published a low content book myself.
Yes, neither have I.
Want to be clear with that. Now I know people ask a solid amount about it. I know a lot of people doing it. And I know what it's like, so just want to make that clear.
Now we've had at least 10 people DM us or drop YouTube comments asking us about should I publish low content books? Do you do it? What do you think of it? Why haven't you talked about it before? The reason we haven't talked about it is because we've never done it, so we don't have like all the answers to share with you, but we will provide you with a great resource or a great YouTube channel at the end that you should subscribe to if you are interested in learning more. So first, what is it? It's pretty self-explanatory by the name. It is publishing books that have little to no actual written content inside of them. Okay, now what are examples of that? I've written down a few. So it is things like journals. A journal
can open it up and there's literally just lines on it that you can write on.
Yeah.
Just a full book full of pages with lines on it.
Yes. Diaries, which is like the same as a journal. You can have
you just have to call it a diary.
Yeah.
And make it a bit smaller, design it kind of cute.
You can have a book with nothing inside of it, and it could have 10 different names, and it could apply to 10 different audiences. Notebooks.
Very similar.
Similar, but other people, someone wants a journal, someone wants a notebook. You create the same thing, call it a journal or call it a notebook, and different people want to buy it. Planners.
I mean, that's once again similar, but like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Just add that somewhere in the page.
So like the thing is, it's not all the same shit. Yeah. It's not low content or no content. It's not all just spamming the market with this, but there's a lot more examples like calendars, sketchbooks, shopping list. Again, that's just blank lines, but it's for grocery shopping. Blank music sheet again, blank lines, but you write music on it.
Now coming up, there's a bunch that we thought of before this video, so if you're into it, you can go for it. But
next, coloring books, connect the dots book, tic-tac-toe boards, picture books of anything. You could have a car picture book. It's just pictures of cars. Now to be able to sell that, you have to own the image or pay for it to be able to make money from it. But you could have a book of just pictures of animals, puzzle books, study guides, things like that. That was like 10 examples of low/no content books. What you do is you pick a niche like that, brand it for a certain target audience. So let's say you could do a journal. It could be a New Year's resolution journal. So come New Year's time, people are buying journals just to like achieve their New Year's goals. Or you could do fucking coloring books for kids, coloring books for adults. You see what I'm saying? You could take this in a bunch of different directions, and that's what people are doing. They're taking these low content books and they're publishing hundreds and even thousands of them, because that's the great thing about low/no content. You don't have to put a lot into it. You could just create a bunch and then you can actually make good money with it. Some people have. Now, we're not advocating this is what you should be doing now, but we do know a few people who are making 10, even have made $20,000 plus in royalties just from their low/no content books.
So I want to talk about what I think about low content books, and we could have different opinions.
Yeah.
So for myself, to be honest, I don't have a real hard stance on it. I don't love it, I don't hate it, but here's what I think. If you have money and you want to get into book publishing, I do not know why anyone would choose low content book publishing over just standard book publishing. Like I said, because we have experience and I know it works.
I can tell you why.
And it reminds me so much
because it's easy.
Yeah, because it's really easy. It doesn't require much thinking. But it reminds me so much of like merch by Amazon, where you just pump out shit. I don't want to call it like it's shit, but it's just like a conveyor belt just sending out thousands of like a similar thing.
That is the strategy.
In the hopes that you trip over a sale here and there, and then just via having 10,000 products, people are going to find you and you can make some money off of that.
That is the strategy. Now, I also want to say there is nothing scammy about this.
No,
it's not like
scammy.
You're like calling it something, then you open it and there's just nothing inside. Like, it's legitimate. They're purchasing it for the no or low content side of it.
It's not scammy, but is it kind of spammy?
It can be spammy.
So. It's a bit spammy.
It can be spammy. But should you do it? It depends what you look for in your publishing business. So I will say this, when you are just getting into publishing or making money online to begin with, the only thing you care about is making money making it as quickly and easily as possible. And I think low content publishing can appeal to people just getting started because, like I said, it's really easy, really easy. You could put out hundreds without investing a lot of money, and you will create some income for yourself. Now, I don't think it's something that's great for creating or replacing full-time income by making $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 a month. While there are people doing it, I don't think that's a fair expectation of it. Now, as something you can add to your publishing portfolio, I'll say I don't think it's a bad option simply because I know how I used to feel when we were getting started in 2016, 2017. I just wanted to make money easy. I wanted some results. I wanted some income. I wanted to see something. Okay, look, but here's what easy means. Easy does not mean you're not spending a lot of time on it. Easy means I don't kind of have to think and be super creative with it. Correct. So I think when it comes to low content book publishing, you're gonna have to work really hard, but you don't have to fucking think. You just have to pump out the same shit, sit at your computer for 8 hours a day. You do have to think a bit. Yeah, you do, but like not as much as if you have to craft a full length book, right? Absolutely. So you just pump these out, do whatever you gotta do that goes into the process. And if you do that over a month or two, I think you can create a few $100s in income. Yeah. But I do think you're gonna be spending a lot of time, a lot of hard work, and I just think there are better ways. Yes. But as a thing to add to your publishing business portfolio to try out, I don't think I'm not against it. I'm not against it. I'm not against it either. But I definitely don't promote it, and we're not gonna make another video talking about it. Right. We don't do it. We don't do this. Yeah. So with us and our publishing situation right now, I am not in a position where I want to get into low content publishing. For someone like us, I know for a fact it's not for me. Like, we have, first of all, toned down the amount that we are publishing now because we're focusing on our training business more. And low content just does not fit into that equation. But for people just getting started, like you were saying, I don't believe it's a bad option. There are people who have results to show for it. If you want to make an extra $1,000 a month, I'm sure low content publishing can get you there. I would not rely on it as a method of replacing full-time income. I would definitely publish high content books, and then if you want to do that as well, go for it. Like you're saying, we don't talk about it. We're not ones to teach you about it because we have no experience with it. But what I would like to do is, if you are interested in learning more about low/no content publishing, there is people on YouTube talking about it. Specifically, I would like to recommend Kelly Publish. She has a great YouTube channel. She talks a lot about low content publishing. She is an example of one person who has made close to, if not more than, $20,000 in royalties in 1 month just from her low content books. I believe she has thousands, but that's what it takes. If you want to make big money, that's the strategy. Put out tons out there. Many thousands. Yeah, so we will link her down below. She has many videos just talking about low content. She has the results to show for it, and if you want to learn more, I would go to her and take what she says a lot stronger than what we're saying about it. I just want to end on this. Just if you want to decide if low content book publishing is for you, if you want to make $1,000 a month, if that's your goal, okay, it could work. It might be a good option. If you want to make $10,000 a month, I don't think it's a good option. I would rather focus on 30,000 word nonfiction books that can make $1,000, $2,000 per month in income with the audiobook, paperback, everything else. One freaking book. With one book, rather than having 100 low content books that will make like maybe a few $100s in income. If that. It could make more, it could make less. So it's really just different approaches to publishing. Right or wrong, that's not what this is about. Something that's going to be right for someone else could be wrong for another person. That's mostly what our take on low content publishing is. I have no problem with it whatsoever. I don't know why I would. Some people do have a problem with it because they think it's like spammy. I suppose it could be considered spammy. If you do, I'm not the biggest fan, but it's fine. That's really my opinion. Listen, I'm not the biggest fan, but it's okay. Every time there is a system you can make money with, people will find a way to abuse it. People have results with it. Fucking nothing wrong with it. We out here, we're trying to make money. We're trying to make money. That's what it is. That's our thoughts on low content publishing. Any final words? I'm just distracted by the car right there. There's nothing more to talk about. We covered everything. Thank you guys for watching. Check out, let me know what you think of low content book publishing. If you have results, like I want to hear from someone who is doing it. How much are they making? How many books do they have? Is it fun? Does it suck? Can you scale it? All that stuff. Yeah. Last thing, if you do want to learn more, go to Kelly's channel, watch her videos on it, and then also drop a comment, say that you came here because of the twins. Yes. That's it. Comment, like, subscribe. See you in the next video.